Pterosapiens, descendants of the flyers. The flyers' supercharged hearts had given them an evolutionary winning hand, and they diversified to fill up the heavens. It was only a matter of time before the competition in the skies got too intense, even for their souped up metabolisms. Some lineages gave up their wings and returned to the ground, living as differing sorts of predators, herbivores, and even swimmers. Their aerial adaptations gave them an edge on the ground, and they produced forms of stupendous size and agility. There were wonderful beings, but no sentience came out of the terrestrial sky beasts. Instead, civilization flowered in the skies. One species from a line of waiting stork-like predators evolved a brain that was large enough to imagine and act upon the world. Their feet, already versatile to catch slippery, swamp-dwelling prey, got even more articulate and assumed the role of hands. As a compensation, they lost some of their aerial streamlining, but what they could not do with their bodies, they were more than able to make up with their minds. The power of flight made the Pterosapiens a global folk before they could invent nations and borders. With such an inherent ease of travel, ideas and individuals diffused too fast for social differences to ossify. Acting with a planetary awareness, they farmed their gigantic terrestrial relatives, raised cities of perches and fluting towers, harnessed the atom, and began to gaze up to the stars without having to compensate too much for the average individual's welfare and without dividing up into quarrelsome factions. As egalitarian as their life seemed, they paid a stunting, inevitable price. Their hearts, even in their boosted state. As a consequence, they had an ephemeral existence. A Pterosapien was sexually mature at 2, middle-aged by 16, and usually dead by 23 years of age. This grim cycle caused them to appreciate every moment of their existence dearly, and they pondered upon it with fervish intensity. A shelf of scrolls by Pterosapien philosophers would have been the envy of even human libraries. In their cities, life blazed away with unreal speed, rushing past to meet fleeting deadlines. As a species, the angelic flyers were victims of heart disease.